doesn't matter, hit it.
Do you want to help me give Finn his medicine? Okay, give him his medicine. Oh, it's topical administration? Oh, good work. Wednesday, January the 6th. Heading into the office. Another slow day on the books. We got postmortems rolling in already. Phineas butt update. 1 day of antibiotics in, and he's doing good. He stopped licking at it. It's a miracle. A modern marvel of medicine. Infected anal sacs responding to antibiotic therapy. Okay, let's go.
What's she doing?
You have to put on the screen time.
Yeah, I know.
Who is it?
I went for dinner with her.
She got a job?
Growing up being a reality star, PM.
Yeah.
Tomorrow or the next day. And then likely Diana will maybe. Okay, all done at the office. Heading out to some feedlot calls now. I don't have Finny. I don't have Eddie. What am I gonna do? What's he gonna do? Just pulled up to the feedlot. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 7 postmortems to do. It's like minus 12 Celsius, 10 Fahrenheit, and it's windy. It's cold outside. So this guy had interstitial pneumonia. So you can see this is the lungs, normal lungs, interstitial pattern there. He had necrotic laryngitis or diphtheria right there. You can see the abscessed area. And he also had a cystitis or inflammation of his bladder. So that's the inside of his bladder. Okay, next one. So I was just checking that guy for toe tip necrosis. He had some swelling. Well, maybe he had a secondary infection. He did have a pretty bad bronchopneumonia. And if you squeeze on the bronchioles, you get quite a bit of pus coming out of there. So suppurative bronchopneumonia. About 90% of this guy's lungs were affected with this lesion. So it might be a little tricky to see, but there's microabscessation all throughout the lungs, these little multifoci areas. So this is very indicative of mycoplasma pneumonia, and he also had a concurrent polyarthritis or arthritis in multiple joints, also caused by mycoplasma. So just like that last calf, this one also has chronic mycoplasma pneumonia. So those microabscesses coalesce and turn into larger areas of caseous necrosis. See all that? And eventually that lung turns into just this mass of necrotic tissue. Gross. He also had polyarthritis, so chronic mycoplasma pneumonia, polyarthritis. Alright, right, this guy had a severe abomyositis or inflammation of his abomasum. See, it's quite hemorrhagic and inflamed. He also had, an abomasum is the last stomach of the 4 stomachs, and that's F-O-R-E stomachs, not F-O-U-R stomachs. Even though we say there's F-O-U-R stomachs, it's actually 4 stomachs. He had pretty severe septicemia, so it's possible that the abomyositis caused an enterotoxemia, which then caused the septicemia or an endotoxemia. Could be clostridial related. All right, 6 o'clock, I'm finally home. Did a bunch of postmortems this afternoon, and on my way back, all I could think about was Snapchat and how I've started vlogging. I've nearly abandoned my followers. So I'm gonna send out a snap right now, making a commitment, and what that commitment is to keep up with my snap stories the way that I used to before I started vlogging. I think a function of that is just using my phone for video, and then I don't have access to it to send out cool snaps. So I'm going back and I'm gonna make a commitment to just straight up buy a point and shoot camera. Then I don't have to worry about that. I was also taking some time lapses today that completely got buggered up because I got phone calls and then it stopped recording. So I'm gonna buy a real camera. I think I've committed to everything. So I've obviously, this is vlog 22, it's rolling good, I'm committed to it, I'm great with the feed, everything's great with the feedback. So yeah, Snapchat, I'm all in. So quickly, I thought I'd show you how I assess the bovine heart. So first off, I cut off the ventral third, and you can see left ventricle, right ventricle, slice in between the papillary muscles. Assess the valves there and there. Cut through each papillary muscle, looking for myocardial infarcts, and then I turn it around, take a slice into the right ventricle, also assessing the valves as you go. Yeah, that's how you look at a heart.